Romance is colliding with reality. A slowing economy, a weaker peso, and shaken confidence amid the government corruption scandal. Well, we've got an entrepreneur helping us navigate this season of love. CMV Txokolat General Manager Christian Valdes started making chocolates for friends and family, and when Manila Titas began spreading the word, demand grew big enough that it naturally evolved into a business. He's now on his 14th year. Well, welcome to you, Christian, and happy V-Day.
Hello, happy Valentine's Day.
What are you doing here? I mean, you should be in your shop. It should be a busy season for you. But
no
how
sleep.
No sleep. How
Yeah.
are sales coming along, though? You've got comparisons from previous years. Is it any better? Is it just as good or bad?
So this year it's actually quite good. For our sales are 10% higher than last year, so pretty good. But our team is also, working hard. Team no sleep. But we love what we do, and we have an unlimited energy source, which is chocolate. So that also keeps us going.
Daily sugar rush, 10% higher. Tell us about the customers that you're seeing right now. I mean, what are they buying, and how were you able to pump it up to 10%? I mean, it is a slowing economy. I mean, no one really thinks about the economy when they buy chocolates. But of course, they think about the budgets, don't they?
Yes.
Purchasing powers.
So actually, what really helped us this year, so we have partnerships with malls. We also had some new product development, which really helped boost us forward, and also good promotion on social media. So that's, and also this. So that's really helped us with increasing our sales, especially from last year. Last year was a little slower. I think a lot of people in the F&B industry really felt it. But this year we started out strong, and we can see a light at the end of the tunnel. So that's
Why
really
is that? I
helping
mean,
us.
that's pretty interesting that you say it was a little slower last year. What were the drivers of that? Considering that, when I look at the macro, it seems like people might be spending less, thinking that there might be job losses down the line. So they might want to spend in basics first before they get to the sugar rush.
Oh, definitely. Well, chocolate is considered a luxury product, but also the cost of cacao has gone up significantly because over the past few years, there has been a bit of a drought in terms of supply on the market. So that coupled with what's going on, geopolitics around the world, trade routes, and also looking at just cacao costs increasing and also tourism dropping a little bit. That really affected a lot of F&B, especially chocolate.
I'm thinking about the supply chains now because a lot of your chocolates are artisanal, so you probably would have to import a lot of the material to get it done. How was that like, and how did you navigate? And I'm thinking about the Trump tariffs and all that.
So what we did, so we are producing some of our chocolate locally using local cacao, but because we do also have a high demand and our facility right now is trying to meet that demand, we're also working with chocolates that are imported, but also that have a great flavor profile that suits the flavors that we're really developing. So our goal here is actually to promote Philippine culture and ingredients. So it's not so much as the chocolate 100%, but we're also trying to encapsulate Philippine culture and ingredients and use chocolate as the conduit to deliver it.
So that component is getting bigger and bigger, would you say? And can the local supply actually make up for whatever you wouldn't be using imported?
Right now, it's a little difficult because locally what's being produced cacao-wise is a fraction, and there's a lot of new players on the market. So it's hard to get the quality and the volume that we really need.
All right, so I go back to costs then. I mean, did you manage to keep the costs where they are, or did you have to kind of bump that up a little to gain back the margins?
Last year, we didn't want to shock our market so much, so we actually didn't do any price increases. It was kind of like our gift to the customers and everything. So it was a bit of a struggle for us, but we managed to come out strong, especially, of course, because we didn't do any price increases. Our cost margin did go up a bit.
Are you raising prices, though?
This year,
Valentine's
yes.
season, how come? And by how much?
So not by much. We're probably doing about 1% right now. This will help us improve packaging, strengthen our branding, but also not shock the market right away.
Okay, and that 10% came even with a 1% bump up in the price
Yes.
increase. What's the market going forward? I mean, this is all seasonal. I mean, they'll buy chocolates and then what? And how are you planning for that and making sure that they remember you? They remember the sugar rush.
So we make sure that we have new promos, and we're also really highlighting Philippine culture. So some of the flavors that we have are quite unique. So we're talking about like gumamela, gin pomelo. We even have like sisig, kare kare. So we have these unique flavors. So this typically piques interest, especially because they're very Filipino forward. And then it also just like really helps us stay relevant. Now, in terms of also making sure that our products always have a market, there's always something to celebrate, whether it's a birthday or an anniversary or any celebration. So chocolates, whether it's in season or not, always have a place at the table.
Let me pick up on Philippine favorite. Are they latching on to local? Do you find that a lot more customers are gearing more towards, conscious buying of what is local than imported?
From 10 years ago to today, a lot more of our clientele are more rooted in supporting local than they are like importing. I think because there have been a lot of movements, whether it's slow food or just supporting the trades that have slowly started to die out. So that's one of the things that we've noticed. They're supporting more local.
Okay, so what's for the business moving forward then? Are you going global or staying local? And are you putting more money into the business? It's been 14 years.
Kathy, you're putting pressure on me now.
It's a business show.
No, I'm just messing with you. So we definitely want to go global in the future, whether it's in the next 5 or 10 years. But we really want to strengthen our branding here in the Philippines first, and then also use our brand to really build and connect with Filipinos and non-Filipinos abroad. So that way we can also highlight our culture.
All right, well, all the best
Yeah,
on
thank
this
you so much.
season of love. Thank you so much, Christian Valdes of CMB. Well, let's now talk to Aries Jarabe. He is the owner of Miss Bloom M&L, a Manila-based flower business since 2021 that has grown since the rise of the online gifting and same-day delivery. Good to see you, Aries. Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga po.
Thank you so
Morning
much
po.
for coming by.
Yes po.
Sabi ko nga, bakit ka nandito? Dahil masyadong busy at the shop.
Yes
But
po.
how are sales coming along? I've just had a conversation with Christian. Sabi nga niya, 10% higher on sales. Pero kamusta naman sa iyong artificial flowers?
Yes, ma'am. Since po artificial flowers, so ito po yung pinaka-the best season for us for the Valentine's Day kasi marami mga busy people, mga working professionals na naghahanap po ng mga convenient and ready-made na products po for their partner as a
Paano
gift.
po convenient to? Gawa ba siya sa tunay na pinrest ba siya o plastic? Ano yung mga materyales?
It's made of cloth po, so it's artificial flowers. So naglalast siya ng for longer. So tapos we put sa isang glass dome, then nilagyan po namin ng LED to be an aesthetic
May
po.
LED
Yes po.
pa, kaya
Yes po.
pala nakailaw ito, no?
Yes po.
Yung presyo, tinaas ba niyo yung presyo from last year or did you manage to maintain the same?
We maintain the same price po. Since last year, we made like 100 couples na maging masaya for their Valentine's Day. Since today, we're expecting a high volume of orders also for since tomorrow na po yung Valentine's Day. So our price range is less than 1K, 1,000 pesos. So very affordable for working individuals.
Okay, so sa tingin mo, mas kikita ka this year, this Valentine's?
Hopefully po, sir.
Okay, so I will leave it there and all the best. Salamat na
Thank you
marami
po.
for joining us.
Maraming salamat po.
Aris for V-Day sales. Well, speaking of flowers, before we go, the crowds have started to flock to Dangwa in Manila on the eve of Valentine's Day to get the flowers, the real ones, for their loved ones. Mobile journalist Francis Rivera will give us a live price check. So Francis, magandang umaga. How much are the flowers selling there? The fresh flowers.
Good morning, Kathy. At ngayon yan, dito tayo sa Dangwa at patuloy pa rin yung pagdagsa no, ng ating mga kapatid na bumibili ng mga flower para ka sa for tomorrow's event. Kung hindi ang Valentine's Day. No? Sa ngayon, yung mga napagtanungan nating shop, it varies the prices, but Yung mga napagtanungan natin, yung katulad ng carnation, nasa 920 pieces na yung presyo. Yung mga gerbera naman, 450, 10 pieces. Yung mga local roses, no, nasa 150 per pieces. At pumapalo naman ng 1,300 pesos yung bouquet. And for the China roses, ay nasa 250 pesos per pieces. At yung kanilang mga bouquet ay pumapalo naman ng 2,500 yung kanilang bouquet, no? At yung tulips, nananatili ang kanilang presyo na 150 pesos per stem. At ganun din yung sunflower, no? Naglalaro sa 500 to 800 pesos yung presyo ng mga sunflower at yung mga dried flowers, no? Yung kung gusto nyo medyo long lasting, yung mga dried flowers, naglalaro sa 800 pesos to 1,000 pesos ang kanilang bouquet. Katin?
Yung decoration sa likod mo, nabibili ba? Napakaganda. Salamat na marami. Mobile journalist Francis Rivera, reporting from Manila. Yan ang pinakamalaking rose ornament that I've seen.